Hello, lovely friend. Welcome in. If you're a woman who loves natural, gentle skincare, you've probably tried castor oil. And truly, it deserves its reputation. That rich, cushiony texture and deep moisture make it a beautiful, nurturing oil for mature skin. But here's the honest part. If you've been using it nightly, waiting for deeper wrinkles to soften or firmness to bounce back, and you're feeling a bit disappointed, you're not alone. Castor oil works, but without activation, it simply can't. That's because real results at this stage of life rarely come from one ingredient. They come from smart pairings that help each other work harder. So today, we're moving past the hype and into the science. I'll show you why castor oil shouldn't fly solo and introduce 3 research-backed partner oils that, when combined correctly, help mature skin become firmer, smoother, and more resilient. Let's dive in. Castor oil power and its limitation all comes down to its chemistry. More than 90% of castor oil is made up of one special fatty acid called ricinoleic acid. That's what gives castor oil its real superpower. It's one of nature's best occlusive oils. Think of an occlusive like a soft, breathable wrap for your skin. The moment you apply castor oil, it forms a very thin, non-greasy film on the surface. That film becomes a shield against transepidermal water loss, basically the slow, steady escape of moisture from your skin into the air. By slowing that loss, castor oil locks in the hydration you already have. And for mature skin, which naturally struggles to hold moisture, this is not just helpful, it's essential. But here's the key thing most people don't realize. Castor oil is a protector, not a penetrator. Its molecules are large and heavy, which means they stay mainly on the surface, the stratum corneum, rather than sinking into the deeper layers where collagen is made. So while castor oil creates the perfect hydrated environment for repair, it doesn't actually deliver the nutrients or signals needed to trigger that repair. It's a bit like preparing a garden bed with beautifully moist soil. That soil is crucial, but if you never add seeds, nothing new will grow. Castor oil is the soil. The seeds are the active, penetrating oils that reach the deeper layers. And this is the empowering part. Castor oil isn't the wrong tool. It's the first step. It softens, protects, and primes your skin. But for real anti-aging results, collagen support, firmness, smoother lines, it needs a lighter, bioactive partner oil that can dive deeper and work in harmony with the environment and castor oil creates. All right, let's meet our first superstar partner for castor oil, pomegranate seed oil. If your goal is to protect your skin's youthful foundation and keep everything firm and supported for as long as possible, this oil is your new best friend. Its magic comes from a rare fatty acid called punicic acid, omega-5. This isn't something you find in everyday oils, but it's powerful, highly active, and incredibly protective. The science behind it is genuinely impressive. Studies, including those published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology, show that punicic acid has strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant abilities. And that matters because one of the sneakiest causes of aging is something called inflammaging, low-grade chronic inflammation that slowly eats away at your collagen and elastin, almost like rust slowly weakening a chain. Sun exposure, pollution, poor sleep, and stress all make it worse. Pomegranate seed oil steps in like an elite repair crew. Its antioxidants help neutralize the free radicals that cause daily damage, while its anti-inflammatory properties help calm the background inflammation that weakens your skin's structure. It also contains phytosterols and vitamin E, which strengthen your moisture barrier and improve resilience. Now here's where the synergy with castor oil becomes so beautiful, and it's a perfect one. 2 defense system. Castor oil creates your secure base camp. Its occlusive layer locks in hydration and sets up a stable, moist environment on the surface. Pomegranate seed oil is a lighter, dry feel oil. It penetrates more easily. It brings those anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds into the upper layers of the skin, helping protect the collagen you already have. Together, this duo specializes in preservation, not just moisture, but defending your skin from future damage, calming sensitivity. Mix 1 part castor oil to 3 parts pomegranate seed oil. Example, half a teaspoon castor plus 1.5 teaspoons pomegranate. Best time to use: morning under sunscreen for all-day protection or evening for repair. It's perfect for dry, dull, sensitive, or environmentally stressed skin that needs both moisture and a protective shield. Now let's shift from defense to active renewal, because our second partner oil is all about waking the skin up from the inside out: rosehip seed oil. This one has a truly well-earned reputation, and it's one of the most studied and respected plant oils in clinical skincare, especially for visible signs of aging. What makes rosehip oil so special is its cocktail of bioactive nutrients. One standout is trans-retinoic acid, a natural form of vitamin A. In fact, a study in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology showed that topical rosehip powder improved wrinkles and hydration. It supports natural cellular turnover, helping your skin shed old, dull cells and reveal smoother, fresher skin underneath. But the magic doesn't stop there. Rosehip oil is also rich in linoleic acid, omega-6, about 47% of the oil. This fatty acid is essential for rebuilding and strengthening the lipid barrier, which often becomes weaker with age. By restoring it, rosehip oil reduces dryness and helps your skin hold moisture more effectively. Plus, rosehip's natural vitamin C adds a brightening boost that can soften the look of discoloration over time. Now let's talk about how beautifully this pairs with castor oil. Castor oil's role: it creates a cozy greenhouse effect. By forming an occlusive layer, it keeps moisture in and prevents the actives in rosehip oil from evaporating too quickly. Think of it as setting the perfect climate. Rosehip oil's role: this is your renovator. Its lightweight texture lets it sink in and deliver vitamin A precursors, barrier-supporting fatty acids, and antioxidants right where your skin can use them. Together, this duo's mission is regeneration. They don't just moisturize, they support real renewal, softer lines, smoother texture, and a brighter, more even glow. Your simple guide: the ratio: mix 1 part castor oil, 2 parts rosehip oil. Example, 5 drops castor plus 10 drops rosehip. Best time to use: evening, perfect for the skin's natural repair cycle. And remember, daytime sunscreen is essential with any vitamin A-related ingredient. Ideal for dry, mature skin with fine lines, dullness, uneven tone, or texture that needs a gentle, natural reboot. For our final partnership, let's talk about an oil that's almost smart in the way it works with your skin: jojoba oil. And here's a fun fact: it's not really an oil at all. It's a liquid wax ester, and that little detail changes everything. Its molecular structure is incredibly similar to your skin's own sebum, which means your skin instantly recognizes and accepts it. Because of this biological mimicry, jojoba has a unique ability to balance. When you apply it, it basically tells your skin, we're moisturized, you can relax. For dry skin, that means comfort and softness. For oily or combination skin, it can actually help quiet down excess oil production. And for sensitive or easily irritated skin, jojoba is a dream. Rich in vitamin E, naturally anti-inflammatory, and famously gentle, perfect for rosacea-prone, reactive, or even acne-prone complexions. Now let's talk about how beautifully it works with castor oil. Jojoba oil's role: think of it as the diplomat. Fast absorbing, soothing, and incredibly compatible with your skin's natural structure. It blends into your lipid layer almost instantly, strengthening and balancing it from within. Castor oil's role: then castor oil comes in as the reinforcer. Once jojoba has helped your skin find balance, castor oil adds a soft, protective veil on top. This is especially helpful on areas that need more cushioning, like dry cheeks or the under eye area. Together, this duo's mission is balance plus barrier support. They don't force your skin into change, they help restore its natural rhythm. This combination is all about building a strong, healthy foundation so your skin can function well on its own. Your simple guide: the ratio: mix 1 part castor oil to 4 parts jojoba oil. For example, 1/4 teaspoon castor plus 1 teaspoon jojoba. If your skin is very dry, you can add a little extra castor oil. Best time to use? Anytime. This blend is light enough for morning under makeup and sunscreen, and nourishing enough for nighttime. It's the ultimate daily maintenance formula. Ideal for truly every skin type, especially sensitive, combination, or breakout-prone skin that still needs deep, non-comedogenic hydration. To wrap up our trio, you now have a protective shield, Pomegranate, a renewing treatment, rosehip, and a balancing foundation, jojoba. Each has its own superpower, and the best one for you depends on what your skin is asking for today. Knowing why these oils work is empowering, but knowing how to use them safely is what actually transforms your skin. So let's go step by step and make this simple, gentle, and effective. The goal is to support your skin, not overwhelm it. 1. Choosing your oils. Quality really matters. There are so many oils on the market that it can get confusing fast. Here's exactly what to look for on the label. 100% pure, no fillers, no fragrance, no mystery blends. Cold pressed. This protects the delicate nutrients and fatty acids. Unrefined. Refining removes the good stuff. Unrefined oils stay potent. Dark glass bottles. Amber or cobalt glass protects oils from light and avoids plastic contamination. If the label checks these boxes, you're off to a great start. 2. The patch test, your skin's safety check. This part isn't optional. It's your skin's first line of defense. How to do it? Mix a tiny amount of your chosen blend. Apply a small dab to the inside of your forearm or behind your ear. Wait 24 to 48 hours. If you notice redness, bumps, itching, or burning, wash it off and don't continue. If the skin looks normal, you're good to go. 3. Mixing and applying, slow and gentle wins. You don't need big batches. Just mix what you need fresh in the palm of your hand. Combine the recommended ratio of oils. Rub your palms together to warm it. How to apply? Start on clean, slightly damp skin. This helps lock in hydration. Use 3 to 4 drops and gently press it into your face and neck. No harsh rubbing. Give it a minute to absorb before adding moisturizer or, in the morning, sunscreen. How often to use? Begin with 2 to 3 nights per week and see how your skin responds over 2 weeks. You can increase frequency if everything feels good. Consistency matters more than daily use. 4. Storage and shelf life. Oils are delicate. Keep your bottles in a cool, dark place, not a steamy bathroom. If you premix a small bottle, aim to use it within 1 to 2 months for maximum freshness. 5. Most important, listen to your skin. If you ever experience persistent stinging, redness, or discomfort, stop immediately. And if you have a diagnosed skin condition like eczema, severe rosacea, or you're under medical treatment, check with your dermatologist before adding anything new. When you follow these steps, you move from guessing to intentional care. You become an active partner in your skin's health with knowledge, clarity, and confidence guiding every step. All right, we've talked about these beautiful oil blends, and yes, they're powerful. They can brighten, soften, strengthen, and truly elevate your skin routine. But here's the truth we don't hear often enough. Oils are supporting actors, not the whole show. Think of your skin like a house you're building. The oils are the gorgeous decor, the warm lighting, the elegant finishes. They make everything look better. But the foundation and the roof, that's your daily habits. Without those, nothing holds up for long. And let's be very clear, the number one non-negotiable, absolutely essential anti-aging product is sunscreen. Not a fancy serum, not a luxurious oil, a simple, broad-spectrum SPF 30 or higher, worn every single day, rain or shine, indoors or out. Research is crystal clear. Around 80% of visible aging, wrinkles, dark spots, sagging comes from cumulative sun exposure. So applying a rich antioxidant oil and then skipping sunscreen is basically like cleaning the floor while the tap is still running. Sunscreen stops the damage before it starts. Everything else is a bonus. Next, true skin health happens from the inside out. Nutrition matters. Your skin literally builds itself from the nutrients you give it. Antioxidants from berries and greens protect your cells. Omega-3s from walnuts and salmon keep your barrier strong. Protein supports collagen, which keeps everything lifted and firm. What you eat shows up on your face every time. Sleep and stress. Your skin repairs itself most deeply at night. And chronic stress? It raises cortisol, which breaks down collagen and weakens the skin barrier. That's why sleep, meditation, small moments of calm, they're not indulgent. They're part of your skincare routine. Hydration. Water isn't a miracle, but your cells can't repair or detoxify without it. Hydrated skin is plumper, brighter, and more resilient, period. So here's the real takeaway. Your castor oil blends are amazing tools. They hydrate, nourish, protect, and help your skin behave the way it's meant to. But their power multiplies when you pair them with sunscreen, smart nutrition, good sleep, stress management, and hydration. That's the formula for long-lasting, glowing, resilient skin. Not a quick fix, but a lifestyle. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this helped bring clarity or comfort, share it with another woman who might need it. And if you want more simple, science-backed skincare guidance, I'd love for you to subscribe.